Hi everybody, we are live at 5. I think I'm a couple minutes late. I'm sorry. I meant to come on at 5, but things just never go as planned. I am so excited. You are going to love tonight's project. I hope, I love it. I think you're going to like it. I think you're really going to like it. So, did you know that today is launch day for the new Christmas products? We're not talking Christmas, but I just wanted to remind everybody that the Christmas designs are available in my chalk site. How's everybody? Hi, Jill. I know Jill's been busy shopping. Hi, Loretta. How are you? How is everybody? We're also going to do a fun giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. Well, not the longest time, a while. Every time this transfer came back into stock, it sold out. Like, it would come in the morning, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to go do my live on this with this transfer, and I'd go and check, and it was sold out. So I want to hurry up and get this in here while it's still available, and I think that, you know, it's going to be around. But anyway, this one is called, let me get the name right, Jack-o'-lanterns. Jack-o'-lanterns, and these are made to go. They can work with our pumpkin cutouts from last year. If you have any of those, they're coming back in stock. I think Thursday I read that they're coming back into stock. So if you have the wooden pumpkin cutouts, they work. They have both sizes, the little short one and the big taller one. But what's new this year is all the jack-o'-lantern faces. And so I'll show you what they look like on the pumpkins. But I think most importantly, not most importantly, but what I'm most excited about is to show you different ways to use these without having to use the pumpkins. These can be used on any flat surface. I'm going to do it, but not today. But one of the ideas that I have, do you ever go to the Restore and look at what they have in your local Restores? You know how they have the cabinet doors? I have been loving cabinet doors lately. They're a perfect surface to chalk on because they're inexpensive. They're already like stained or painted for you. So there's very little you have to do to them other than maybe put hangers on the back. I'm even using them for porch signs. If you find the taller, like pantry size cabinet doors, you can even use those for those porch welcome signs. So I think that's an awesome idea. Hi, everybody. So go ahead and sprinkle the chocolate love. I would love if you would do that. That would be wonderful. And I just want to make sure that I'm on the right page, because here's the truth. This is something else. Facebook today, there was a lot of issues with Facebook. People were going on live into their groups, and it ended up going onto their personal pages. I saw that happening all day, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I just want to make sure that I'm in the right place. So it looks like I am. All right, good. All right, so the first thing, I'm so excited. You can tell, can you tell? I'm excited. It was a busy, crazy day. With the launch and selling. I had things to sell in my VIP group, so it's just been pretty busy. Okay, let's cut this transfer apart. First of all, I'm going to cut off the two pumpkins at the top. These are awesome, and I'll use these at the end to paint. Well, we'll see when we do it, but these are sized perfectly to go with the wooden pumpkin cutouts that we have. Well, that are coming back into stock on Thursday. Okay, so these I actually cut out myself and made these because we ran out last year, and so I went down to the wood shop, into my workshop, and made my own. Have saw will cut, right? Okay. Now I'm going to cut these apart. Look at these three faces. This one I think is my favorite because it's a little goofy. It's more comical. I like that. I like funny Halloween. I don't like scary, spooky. I don't think anything we have is really scary, spooky. let's get these cut apart. What we're going to make, in addition to these pumpkins, just to show you how they work, we're making Scarecrow out of wood scraps. You know how I talk about my wood scraps all the time, and look at the nice sign that you have. We won't be using this today, but I'll be using it another day. All right, so I went down to the basement and I found in my wood pile, and it happened to be like the perfect shape and size. Okay, this one is about 8 inches wide, maybe a little wider, and about 24 inches long. So it can be around this size. It doesn't have to be, you know, exactly this size, but approximately. All right, let me make myself some room and get rid of this. I'm not doing this today. Flip that over to the side. So I want to make a version, and this would be perfect to put outside too. So it's going to be standing, and you can make this actually any height you want, and I will talk about that a little later. So I need to paint, I need to paint the board. I probably should have sanded this, but I didn't. It's okay. I think it's plywood scraps. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't know what it's left over from. It's been here a while. So I am going to use that, and the other piece of scrap what you're going to need is something about, some people, you could use a paint stirrer. You know, one of those paint stirrer sticks. I wanted something a little chunkier. So this is part of, I think it was an old fence or a pallet maybe, or a wooden box. I can't remember, that I had torn apart or was coming apart. I'm not even sure. And I had this scrap wood left from it. So you can see that it is definitely scrappy, and I like that. I didn't want it smooth. I like the rough edges on it, because this is going to be the brim of the Scarecrow's hat. And you know how Scarecrows are like kind of scruffy looking. So this fits right in with what I like. Okay, so this one is about 1.25 inches from top to bottom, and the thickness is about 1/2 inch, just to give you a general idea. And the length on this one happens to be 14 inches. It doesn't matter, just so that it's wider than your board, because this is going to be the brim of my Scarecrow's hat. Okay, I know you don't see Scarecrow right there yet, but you will. So let's paint the board. Let's use chalk paste. I'm going to use Camel. That's the first one I grabbed. I don't want to use the shimmer black. I want to use regular black, I think, if I can find some. Hey, you know what else? I found more stuff. I sold some stuff today in the VIP group, because I keep finding things. I just found these round boards. They don't make them anymore. If you're interested, go over to the VIP page and say round board. And I'll sell you one. Okay, they're double-sided, they're reusable. All right, I've got out some black chalk paste. I'm gonna open this up and get a stir stick. Let's see what the consistency is. Just perfect. Just perfect. All right, so to use this as paint, I want his hat to be black, like the top of his hat. Let me space this out a bit. Okay, and then his face. Okay, we're gonna do it about like this. So from here up, so you can see from here up, I want this to be black right here. So I'm brushing this off, and I'm getting poked by my chair behind me that I never sit on. I don't know why I have that there. So I'm just gonna put a blob of black chalk paste and get out a brush and my water. Just gonna water down this chalk paste and make it into a spreadable paint. I'm going to mark my edge here. Just to give me a stopping and starting place. Okay, well I can move it away. And if it seems to be getting thick or hard to spread, I just spray it with water. I'll just water this down. You can use acrylic paint if you want to. You can use latex paint. You can use whatever you have, whatever. I'm all about using what you have. I'm just that kind of crafter. Okay, you don't have to buy anything special if you've got something that can be used instead. All right, this is fast, and not only that, it dries really fast too, which is kind of nice. Yeah, a little bit more. The chalk paste, I don't know, my experience, it dries faster than like latex paint for sure. Okay, so there's that. Then I keep getting caught on here because it's rough. Like I said, I didn't sand this at all. Okay, wipe off my chalk. Then I think I want this part to be, I probably should have stained it, but I didn't. Where can I put this? Right there. Let's get another stir stick. Did everybody have a good day? All right. And also, for the first 25 people that order today, get Happy Mail from me too. And quite a few of you have already ordered. Thank you very much. You won't be disappointed. I came on in the VIP group and said, you know, there's probably going to be sellouts. Now, I haven't heard of any yet. So, but I just know that there's a couple of things that can't be reordered because of timing and that kind of thing. And one of them was, did you guys see the wooden, speaking of wooden cutouts, the wooden reindeer? Really, really cute. So I saw a lot of you ordered them because you may be thinking the same thing as me. If these sell out, I won't be able to get them again. And that's true. If they sell out, they can't get them back in time. So they ordered a ton. So we're hoping, but you know, we're growing by leaps and bounds. It's crazy. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. That's why I'm so happy to be working with such an awesome company that's got product that everybody loves. Okay, and so versatile. I probably should have had a bigger paintbrush, but I didn't. Poor planning. Poor planning on this live. That's okay, you just get to talk to me a little longer. Or I get to talk to you, actually. Let me see if I can read any comments. This is not a perfect paint job either, by the way. This is a roughed up Scarecrow that's been sitting out in the corner, so he's not beautiful by any stretch, but he's going to be cute. He's going to be so cute. Okay. Like, this is a really rough paint job. I'm not going to bother. Let me get this a little closer. I'm not even going to bother doing the edges. Now, if I was doing this, you know, like on my own without y'all watching and waiting, I would turn this on the sides and get the edges. Do you know what I mean? So I'll probably do that later. But for now, I'm just going to leave this go. All right. I'll put that there. Now we have this wet piece we have to dry. The blacks look like it's almost dry. It doesn't take too long, I hope. No, it doesn't. This dries really quick. Like I said, my hat almost dry, and then we'll glue on that brim. That'll be the next thing. Thanks for the sprinkles, everybody. If you sprinkle, could you let me know so I can get your name in the bucket? That would be awesome. Or and tag some friends who you think might like this. Go ahead and tag them. Even if you watch the replay, it's fine. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. I'm doing good. It was a busy, like I said, a busy day, but I like busy days. They go a lot faster. But, you know, I never complain because to me it's not work. I get to do what I love for a living, and so that's not work. And if anybody wants to join me and be on my team, just say Biz, B-I-Z, and let me get you the information, because I can't tell you, this was the best decision I ever made, was to do this. You know, I blogged for years and years and years and did all kind of different crafting and DIYing, and then I stumbled upon this and haven't looked back, and I barely do anything else. I just love this, and I make a good living, and I have a wonderful team, and they're growing, and growing teams are there. It's just awesome, and the perks are unbelievable. I am about to earn a trip to Fiji. I am just a little bit away from that, so Fiji, guys. I hope they go. I hope we can go, you know, with the COVID and everything next year, but just so many awesome benefits. And I get to work with the best products in the crafting world. Really. Second to none. I mean, there's imitations out there I'm aware of. They don't compare. Don't compare. I know because I've tried them. It's amazing. Amazing. Imitation is the best form of flattery, so they say. But it's hard to get like the original. I have one wet spot right here. Just one right in the center. And as soon as that's dry, we can move on. And you see that? It's like darker. Almost. Almost dry. Okay, who has started their Christmas shopping? I know there's plenty of people out there that are doing that. I know. Hi, Ann. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Celeste, Crystal. Thank you so much. And Angela, thank you all so much for watching. We're growing. You know, I started this. I had an old page, Create and Babble, and, you know, on Facebook. And it has, I don't know, over 25,000 followers. And the thing is, it wasn't all chalk. There was a bunch of other stuff on it. So I opened up this new page. So I'm growing, and it's growing quickly. But I'm trying to tell all the people that were over on the old page, here's my new page. So it's a work in progress. So that's why I'm asking you to share and tell your friends so that I can get built back up and share all the chocolate. I think that's good. All right. Then this will go here, and it's starting to, like, I can see Scarecrow already. Can you? I know it's early, but he doesn't have a face or anything. I'm going to turn my glue gun on and get that ready so I can glue the brim of this hat on. And of course, I could use any, and I didn't think to bring them over, but we talked about the different patterns that are available, like the polka dots that I showed when I was on vacation last week. I showed polka dots. I showed the herringbone. There's buffalo plaid. There's stripes. There's so many different patterns now that you can do on this hat. And I think the buffalo plaid would be really cute. But for now, I'm just going to leave that plain black. But that would be really cute. But I want to work on his face next. Okay, and his face is going to be made using one of the jack-o'-lantern faces. So this one just cracks me up. I love it. I don't know if it's the eyes or what it is, but this one just makes me smile. It just makes me, and you know, and that's a good thing. If you find something that makes you smile, you want it in front of you all the time, right? Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get a fuzzing cloth here. And by fuzzing cloth, I just mean a terry cloth towel. We sell these fuzzing cloths, but you can use a towel. You can use your jeans. You can use your shirt. Let's mark the back of this before I forget. This is the funny face, so I'm writing funny face. Just so not to get them confused with the serious jack-o'-lantern face. Or this, I don't know what I'm going to call this when I get to them. What I probably would do is just write like number 1 up here and then 1 on the back so that they match up. That's an easier way to do it, but I'm just being silly. Okay, now let's peel him off. Get him fuzzed up here on my terry cloth towel. Because he's new and ultra sticky, we don't want him sticking to my freshly painted board. In fact, it's probably not, since I don't have a sander up here, and that would be a really bad idea. Although I'd probably do it. Use my electric sander up here in my room. There's a little bit of wax left on this brush, so I'm just going to smooth it out over this board. And what that does is it helps your transfer to keep from sticking to I can't help it. I look at his face and I just laugh. So cute. Okay, so I want to leave room because I want to put some, what is that called? Raffia for his hair, peeking out under here, which would be straw, of course. So I want to leave some room. And then I want to leave room at the bottom to add some things down there. So I think this is a good spot for my silly scarecrow face. He's so cute. All right, so I'm going to do these crescent parts of his eyes in black. I'm going to do his teeth in black. And I think I'll do his nose in a red or something like that. All right, so let's get this on. Let's get this going so that I can show you the pumpkins. All right, so I've got some black on this mini squeegee, and I'm going to do like this part of his eyes black, kind of opposite of what you would think. Because you think, oh, the eye, you know, the pupil would be black, but this is a scarecrow and he doesn't look like us. His looks a little different. He just makes me smile. Okay. I got a little too much on there. I can smell my glue gun heating up. This glue gun is amazing, the Ryobi one, but I gotta say, it's serious. It gets super duper duper hot. So if you got one, just be very, very, very careful. Be very careful. All right, now the white. Let's use another mini squeegee for those of you, if anybody watching or watching the replay, if you're in my Board and Pillar Club group, we're going live tonight with that. And if you want information on what that is, this is my own little private club. If you want information about that, let me know. It's optional every month. It's a little different from Club Couture. So just say Board and Pillar if you want information about that. Okay. Let's peel this before it dries. Now we just have to do his nose. And I think I went red because I'm thinking the Wizard of Oz, didn't that Scarecrow have a red nose? Kind of sticks out to me. Maybe it was orange, but this guy's going to have a red nose. Okay. And boy, it should have stitching lines. I kind of remember all the stitching lines. We can do that. All right, let me peel this off. Oh, there's his cute little face. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get this glued. Before my glue gets too hot to handle. And I can turn that off. And that'll take a second to set. I don't want to move it yet. All right. So, oh, you know what? I forgot, you guys. I'm going to lift that up a second because I forgot to put the raffia for. I just grabbed a bunch, and I don't care. It has different colors in here for the straw. Just to have a bunch, just because he's starting to lose it right there. So that's perfect. I hope I didn't wait. I think I might have waited too long. Here, let me add some more glue. Okay. I'm going to press down on here. I should have brought clamps up with me. Is what I should have done. I wasn't thinking. But hot glue usually, this sets pretty fast. All right, so while that's setting, what else do I want to do? Oh, my chalk marker. Let's dry this nose. And I'm going to add some stitching lines. I don't think I have, I think I gave away my white one. I'll have to get some more of those chalk pens. They come in black and white. To get another white one. But this one's going to have black stitching. Just okay, so I'm just going to add some stitching lines because his nose is sewn on, you know. There. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? Now, it's not done. You would add fun elements, but look how cute he is. Can you stand it? Oh my God, I love him. I brought up a second board because I knew I'd like him so much I'd want to make another one in different colors. He's just, I just can't help myself. He's so cute. All right, so where are my stuff? Okay, here's some leftover. I'm almost out of all of the fall things. But I thought, let's add some stuff. So here's a piece of scrap ribbon. I was going to use it last night and I didn't. Okay. Let's see if I can flip this guy over and add without hurting them. Please don't fall apart. Just going to add a couple dots of glue on the back. Just over here, my ribbon. I turned that glue gun off because it's so hot. You could also staple this on, or however you want to attach it. Scissors. Where are ya? Oh, there they are. Right in front of me. I hope his hat stayed on. Yes, it did. Okay, so he's got a collar. Looks like a collar, that ribbon. I just not thought that. And then let me cut the edge off of the length off of this. I don't know where this is from. Probably Dollar Tree or Michael's or Hobby Lobby somewhere. It's just left over. And let's just add that right there. And then, do I have a leaf? I was throwing leaves away yesterday. Oh, here. I'm such a trash picker. I have trash right beside me. We could have this. Nah. I don't know. Well, coming out of the top of his scissors isn't going to do it. You just add whatever doodads you have. This is so cute. This probably should have been stuck up under his brim also, but I didn't think of it till now. So we'll pretend that he's got a feather coming out of there. And what else? This thing. And then you can just use, if you wonder, if you're gluing, you can get rid of the glue strings with your heat gun or blow dryer. Did you know that? Just give it a blow dryer. I think works better than this heat gun. It just kind of blasts them away. But oh my goodness, he's too cute. So there he is. What do you think? Isn't he adorable? I think that next time I would add a pattern to his hat. Like polka dot, whatever, you don't have to, but I think he's adorable. Really, really cute. And you can make him any, like, if you don't like the, what do I want to say? Proportions, you can put his brim up higher, lower, whatever. You know, you make them however you want. But that's what's so awesome about this, is you get to make them however you want. But there is that. Isn't he cute? Okay, let me put him down. You could really add a lot of stuff to this, by the way. You could add, a sunflower on this, on like right here, a big sunflower. I don't have any, but that would look awesome. A big old sunflower would look really good. Okay, watch, I'll find a sunflower after this is all over. But I wanted to show you these because I think they're pretty cool. And this is not, these don't have to be used just with the pumpkins. They can be used on a board, but I wanted to show you this just in case you want to get the pumpkins. I do like the pumpkins. There is a lot of silk screen in this one, meaning that there's going to be a lot of color with this one. You'll see what I mean when I lift this off. Look at all of, oops. All of that is silk screen. So your pumpkin's going to be mostly whatever color you choose. All right, so I'm lining up the edges. And it also means that there's not a lot of sticky parts to this because it's mostly silk screen and there's no stickiness on the back of the silk screen. The stickiness is only on the green part of the transfer. You know what I mean? So what that means is if you're doing them on your pumpkin, hold on to them. Hold on to your transfer so that it doesn't shift on you, because there's not a lot of places where it adheres. And it's also like a perfect fit. So if you don't want to border a white edge on one part of your transfer, just take your time laying it down. Do you know what I mean? It's, okay. I think this would, I love white pumpkins, but they're not really true white. You know what I mean? Like the ones that they have. So I'm thinking this camel color would be really pretty. I think I want to do it in this camel color. This is a little thick, so I'm adding some water. And I'm going to give it a stir. I just like what this does to the pumpkins. It gives them definition and it gives them You'll see. I don't know how to describe it. It just gives them character, I think. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm putting a pretty good size amount right down here in the middle, and I'm going to carefully, like I said, there's not a lot of sticky parts, so you kind of have to hold on to it. So I'm going from the center out to the edges. And you know, once you get to the edge, it falls off, so it's not like a chalkboard or something, or a flat piece of wood. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time and spreading this out towards the edges. And here's the thing, and I've done this, and those of you that have worked with me, like in person, know that the pumpkins are a one-time use surface. However, you do have a little bit of playtime. Like if you take this off, don't like it, you could go wash it off. You probably won't have to do that, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know why I wouldn't like this. I think it'll be pretty, but just in case, just an FYI. Now what I'm doing is I'm going over the whole thing just to get the excess off and to get off those crease lines and finish up the stem and get it thin enough. Looks like I got one bubble there, so hopefully we'll be okay. And I think once you see this, you'll be like, oh, that's what she's talking about. I just can't describe it, but giving it dimension, and I'm trying not to touch it. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And to pair this with one in a pattern that you put on, like ones that you made last year, that's what I would do. I would get out, I know a lot of you made these last year. Some of you at my workshops made the pumpkins with different patterns. I think they'd be perfect paired with the ones that you did last year, and just do a coordinating color in the plain like this, you know, to match whatever you did last year, whether you did the buffalo plaid or whatever it was you did. Also, if you like the jack-o'-lantern look, you can absolutely do the jack-o'-lantern face on these pumpkins. Of course, you can do that. And if my grandkids were here, that's what they'll do. They'll use the other side and they'll put the jack-o'-lantern faces on. I don't blame them. Heck yeah. All right, let's do this one quick. It's the short one. And like you didn't see me fuzz it. And the reason I didn't fuzz it is because there's not a lot of places where it sticks. You know, like we talked about. I'm gonna move that up. Get that out of the way. So that's why I didn't fuzz. If I was going on a chalkboard or one of those cupboard doors that, I don't think I brought one up, but I'm going to be doing a set of these maybe tomorrow. I don't know, or this week. I'm going to do the same, I'm going to use these same transfers in a different way on a cupboard door. So go to the Restore, get yourself a cupboard door or two, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun together. Okay, what do I want to do here? What color? How about, oh, I know this is different, but I see pumpkins about this shade, guava. I see pumpkins that are this color for sure at the garden center. I don't go to a garden center. I go to a local farm. It's just up the street. The Amish have, and I buy my pumpkins and mums there every single year. They have a huge selection, and they have pumpkins this color. They have pumpkins every color, even green ones. You can get green. So I'm stirring up my guava. I must not have used this in a while. So what do you guys think? I'm so excited about my Scarecrow. I can't wait to make another one. I will too. I'll definitely be making more of them. And then on that same vein as we're going to do the same thing in a taller version and put out on the porch. And we're going to add different embellishments, and we're going to make snowmen too that are the same kind of thing as this. And we'll be adding different elements like scarves, and just to give you a hint. We're going to have fun. Going to have fun. So get your scrap wood, get your cupboard doors, and we'll do this together. All right. I just put a little blob down there, and I'm going to do the same thing. This is a small size squeegee, and I make sure I use the beveled edge, and I'll just work from the inside to the outside, just spreading this on like butter on toast. I might do the stem a different color on this guy, on this cute little pumpkin. Isn't he cute? The short fat one. I can relate. Okay. Almost done. These would look pretty with things tied around the stem to raffia. I see. Why am I drawn to that? I'm drawn to the raffia. I guess because it's right here. And it's scruffy looking. A little bit more. Okay, edge is done. Hey y'all, did you all sprinkle and share? I'm not supposed to say that word, but I want to get your names in the bucket. So if you sprinkled, let me know. Say me or sprinkled so I can get your name. Okay. Let's get the stem on. And then we're done. Now I want to bring up the fun little Scarecrow. It's really a jack-o'-lantern face. Okay. Enough of that. Hope I'm not getting chalk paste all over me. I don't have my bucket here. I hope I'm not leaning against this. Let me move that. Okay. Look. Pretty, huh? Pretty, pretty. All right, let me bring him back. While you guys are commenting and telling me that you sprinkled. Look how cute he is. I love him. All right, let's put him back down. Now I've got to look and see. And draw a winner. All right. Sandy. Loretta. You did a bit of shopping. Hey, thanks, Loretta. Yep, he could be a snowman. Absolutely. That's what we're going to be. We're going to be doing that for sure. Sue, I will definitely get you that board and pillar information. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Why do I always lose my scissors? Always. Always. I'm going to have to tie them around my neck. Oh, here they are. You see me walk around these great big scissors on a necklace. Honestly. Honestly. I've already got some names in the bucket too. My regulars that I know always sprinkle. I appreciate you so much. So, so much. And sprinkle means S-H-A-R-E. If people are wondering, what is she talking about? Facebook doesn't like you to say that word. So we make up names. We make up other words. Here we go. I think I've got two here. Okay, now I've got one. Loretta, you're the lucky winner. You're getting some happy mail. I gotta send yours out, and Margaret. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today. I did. It was fun, and I can't wait to make more of it. And if you make these scarecrows, please let me know. And the links are, if you comment, then you get a message from me telling you the link. So, but if you need anything from me, please, I'm just a message away, okay? All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow.